Shine, sweet freedom, shine the light on me. Bum, 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 you are the magic. You're right where I wanna be. Michael McDonald. Nothing like starting out the show, the best show, with a little Michael McDonald. Welcome to the best hour you are going to spend, free hour, you're going to spend on the YouTubes today. This is the Vape at 5. I am your host. I'm BlackCat. I have got a fantastic show for you today. A show like no other. Like no other that I've done, that anyone's done on the YouTubes. PewDiePie, those guys, never done a show like this. Never. But you were fortunate enough that you're seeing it live, direct from my basement. Fantastic day. How is everybody doing? It's Monday on the Vape at 5, and you guys know what we do on Monday. On Monday, we have a featured builder, and I have a super special builder surprise for you today. We are going to be looking at ArkaCoil. Now, if you're not familiar with Arca, Arca is a French builder. Absolutely fantastic, and he's following the trend of these guys who are just out of this world, with not only with their building, but with their photography, with their creativity, their eagerness. I shouldn't say eagerness, but their desire and drive that make them just absolutely one of a kind. So we're going to be able to take a look at his work today, and this week, believe it or not, you're going to be able to win some coils from ArkaCoil. You're going to win a set on on Wednesday. You're going to win 3 sets on Friday. Now, Ian Thomas, you're asking yourself, Scott, how is this possible? How are you going to be able to do this for us? And you know, it's not easy, but having the greatest show on YouTube, on the YouTubes, these things happen. And you, Jane Dodd, you're the beneficiary of these things that I do for you. Wednesday, you can win a set of coils by updating the comment section of today's episode with a number between 1 and 150. Big G Coils, don't start putting numbers in the chat. That's not going to win you anything. It's only going to irritate the Black Cat. When the Black Cat gets irritated, heads roll, Big G. Heads roll everywhere. Rolling everywhere right now. As soon as I get angry, you'll see that. I had a fantastic... How do you win the 3 sets, Scott? Wait a minute. You're going into your stories. You're not telling us how we can win. You know what? I'm starting this over again. Let's go back to the intro. I'm going to sing more Michael McDonald, Sweet Freedom, and then we're going to come right back in. I'm just going to have to drink a coffee. Let me reset. Let me take a minute. Hold on. Let me contemplate how I want this episode to go. When you're dealing with perfection and the greatest show on the YouTubes, you have to make sure that things are done correctly. Hold on. That was a banner year for the Walmart coffee. Let me tell you, you're going to win 3 sets of coils. You know how you're going to do that? You're going to go to the Instagram page, Haskate01. You're going to go to the Instagram page listed below. That's for ArkaCoil. You're going to repost a pic from his page with the beautiful, wonderful, huge hashtag Blackcatfam at ArkaCoil. That's going to win you 3 sets of coils on Friday. So let's do that for this week. Let's really show out and support this fantastic guy that took the time to send us some coils and give back to the community. Just like absolutely awesome. Review time. It is review time at my job. As you can probably imagine, I don't need to be reviewed. I am fantastic. I'm probably the greatest worker at my company. Probably one of the top. It's like CEO, CFO, Black Cat, Scott, right there, right underneath those two. I let those guys handle all the big decisions. I don't want to get involved in that. I don't want to get involved in it. Too much pressure. Too much pressure. I don't need that pressure in my life. I'm married to an Italian woman that has a knife fetish. I don't need any more pressure in my life. I'm just going to, I just want to coast. I just want to get the job done. That's what I'm trying to do. Anyway, talking to my boss today, he's reviewing my review, and I had this sheet that I had to fill out before I forgot to fill that out. I was supposed to be filling it out for the last 5.5 months. Yeah, I'm supposed to be filling this sheet out so that when my review comes, I can just copy and paste it right into my review, and they can be like, well, this is all the stuff that I accomplished. So he's like, Scott,
Want to look over your sheet? And I'm like, sheet? I love looking at sheets. Let's go look at some sheets. What sheet we looking at? He's like, your review sheet that I gave you 6 months ago that you're supposed to be filling out every day. I was like, I fill that thing out all the time. I fill it out all the time. I've got so much information on that sheet. I don't even think we need to look at it. It's perfect. I'm ready for my review. A review will be ready on Friday to do Friday. Review will be ready. So he's like, well, bring it up. I want to see it. I was like, oh, on the computer? He's like, yeah, on your computer, Scott. He's like, you didn't fill it out, did you? I was like, oh, I filled it out. I filled it out. So I brought up 2018. I tried to trick him. I was like, here's 2018. So I had that one filled out because I did my review last year. He's like, wait a minute. The dates on this are off. I was like, why are you looking at stuff from January of 2000? I was like, I don't know. Like, I forgot to change the date. Is what I know. So I had to fill that out today. That was pretty fun. My boss is actually really cool. So he like helped me fill it out. And so like, let me tell you, when he was done the review, I was like, look, I'm not taking anything but the top rating. He's like, you're going to get what you get. I was like, nope. If it's not the top rating, just give me a 0. Just give me a 0 because I am here to change the world, the company for the better. And I'm an asset. I'm a huge asset to this company. Did anybody else in the chat? Anybody else do you guys get reviewed? Isn't it fun getting reviewed at work? It's fun. No, it's not. It's not fun at all. It sucks. The Widowmaker's great RDA. That is what Charles McLaren the Baron says. And I'll tell you what, the Widowmaker, I am still using it. Now, I actually have a review coming up this week for a sub-ohm tank, which I typically don't do. But it's a kit from Asmodus. It is the Minikin 3S. So just like the iPhone 3S that they made like 15 years ago. It's a Minikin 3S. Beautiful mod. The tank on top of it is called the tank. It's the first sub-ohm tank by Asmodus. I didn't know it was the first one, but vapes really well. I've been vaping it quite a bit for the last 4 days since I got back from vacation. And I have not changed the batteries. I've got 111 puffs on it, and I've only used 25% of the battery power. So this thing, I don't know what, it's a new chip, and I mentioned that on Friday. It's a new chip from Asmodus for this specific mod. And the battery conservation is absolutely phenomenal. So I'm going to see if I can get it to the review on Wednesday with like 250 puffs and maybe still like 25% battery power. And that'll mean I went almost a week without changing batteries and I still have 25% left. So we'll see how that goes. But for the most part, I've been using the Widowmaker XL. And I don't know if I'll change it out maybe for the Rebirth or go back to my Turk. I'm getting a new cap for my Turk. I've got the red and gold caps from Mike. So I'll be changing that out, but I'll probably be using this Widowmaker for a while, man. This thing is absolutely fantastic. So we got about 5 minutes. I'm going to roll through. I'm going to say hi to everyone. And then we are going to get knee deep in them guts and end this review. Participants. ArkaCoil, there he is, man, the Hour Tower of Power. He is our featured builder. Now below in the description of this video, you will see a link to his IG page where you can view all the work that this man has done. You can also repost a pic with the hashtag BlackCatFam. Now, BlackCatFam hashtag is huge. It's fucking huge. Big G. It's huge. If you post anything with it, everybody in the world sees it pretty much. I mean, it says the greatest show on the YouTubes. So it's under Spotlight, the Spotlight of the world. Yeah, so do that. You can win yourself 3 sets of coils. Big G Coils, what's up, Big G? Good to see you, man. Glad you are here. Black Cat space Whiteface. Now, I've changed my name 3 times in the last, I don't know, week. Can't change it anymore. That's the name I'm sticking with. Black Cat Whiteface. I was Black Cat Whiteface, all one word. Then I was Black Cat Whiteface Vapes, 2 words, Vapes. I changed that because my growth of the channel had completely stopped. And I found out that anything related to vape gets absolutely no video suggestions. So, to trick the YouTubes, I have to trick them, even though they know what the show is because they watch it every day. All the YouTubes do. The black guy, I take the vapes out of my name, back to Black Cat Whiteface, but I couldn't figure out how to get that space out of there. So, I am now Black Cat space Whiteface. I'm a fucking idiot. Bones Cicada, Bones, great to see you, brother. How you doing, man? Bones, dude, I found some builds you were doing the other day on the Instagram. It's fucking fantastic, man. You are absolutely blowing up, brother. I love seeing your work, and so happy for you, man. So happy for you. Thank you for joining, Bones. Great to see you. Buck Moody, what's up, Buck? How you doing? I always wanted a friend named Buck. Buck, I really have. I've always wanted a friend named Buck. And now that we're friends, I'm pretty happy about it. I'm like ecstatic about it. Now, being like I don't know if you're a hillbilly, Buck, and I'm not saying you are, but if you are, that's awesome because I am. But even as a hillbilly, I've never had a friend named Buck. I had a friend named Sakamole. Yeah. Had a friend named Bubba. Had a couple Bubbas. They're my friends, but never a Buck, and I'm glad that we're friends now. So, Buck, I'm glad you're here. Cal's Irons, man with $1 million sweat. What's up, Cal's? How you doing, brother? Great to see you. Super glad you're here. Charles McLaren was just talking to him a minute ago about the Widowmaker. He's the Baron. He actually owns the production plant that made the Widowmaker. That's why he likes it. He's a Baron. Clint Johnson, what's up, Clint? Great to see you, brother. Glad you are here, my friend. Dave Montferro. What's up, Dave? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Where's Montferro? Montferro. It's not a common name. Is it a common name? I don't know. Not common in Ohio. Is that Italian? Typically, if a name ends in, is that? Wait a minute. Am I being? What's that word? Am I being prejudiced? Not prejudiced. Not being prejudiced. Being stereotypical. If I say that names that end in vowels are typically Italian, is that true? Montferro. That sounds French to me, though. You French? I like French people. Our builder's from France, Dave. This week. Maybe you know each other. Fuck, I don't know. How big is that country? It's pretty big. I think so. You're probably not from France. Dreadful Coils, what's up, Dreadful? How you doing, man? Great to see you, brother. Glad you are here. Good to see you. See you on Instagrams too, man. Looking great, brother. Glad you are here. EB Vapes, what's up, EB? How you doing, man? Great to see you. I'm super glad you are here. Fabian, big winner from the weekend. Good to see you, Fabian. Glad you're back. Ian Thomas, what's up, Ian? How you doing, man? Great to see you, my brother. I'm glad you're here. Jay is bored. Now, Jay was not bored there for a while. Jay is bored back. He's back. Let me have a drink of coffee. I need to drink of water too. You mind, Jay? Do you mind if I get a drink? Do you mind if I get a drink of water? Clink. Yeah, see, you don't want that. Jay was not bored for a while. Now Jay is back bored. You're not bored watching this show, Jay. Bet your goddamn ass that. No, you're not bored watching. This is the greatest show on the YouTube. God damn it. Burn that into your head. Leo! What's up, Leo? How you doing, man? Great to see you, brother. Glad you are here. Mark Provaves. What's up, Pro? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Glad you're here. Mr. Pebble, my Bebble. What's up, Mr. Pebble? How you doing, brother? Great to see you, man. Glad you're here. Tim! Saturation Station. What's up, Tim? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Glad you are here. The Faceless Vapor. What's up, Faceless? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Glad you are here. Tracy! What's up, Tracy? How you doing, hon? Great to see you. I am super glad you're here. Turbo Netta. What's up, Turbo? How you doing, man? Great to see you, dude. Glad you are here. Vape. Ross Vape. Good to see you, my brother. Glad you are here. And my brother from another mother never, ever misses an episode, Mr. Wood Tick Mike. Great to see you guys. There's probably more of you here. Probably. But I can't. The participant lists are a lot smaller than they used to be. Terrell, what's up, Terrell? How you doing, man? Terrell, good to see you, man. Glad you are here. Miguel, what's up, Miguel? I've seen you in a minute, brother. Good to see you. Jane Dodd, my love. How are you, Jane? Great to see you, honey. Glad you are here. Big boy, what's up, Shane? How are you, man? Great to see you, sir. I'm glad you are here. Home Coils, what's up, Home? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Glad you are here, sir. Pittsburgh Vase, what's up, Pittsburgh? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Glad you are here, sir. And did I miss anybody that I can see in the live chat? Just going to scroll up and yell. It's Dustin Kendall. What's up, Dustin? How you doing, man? Good to see you, Dustin. Glad you're here, brother. All right. Well, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Getting subscribers for vape channels is very difficult. So if you're just what I want you to do right now. This is what I want you. If you're not subscribed to this channel, I want you to back away from your computer or your phone. I want you to stand up. I want you to slap your legs 3 times, and I want you to sit down and fucking smash. That was so dumb. That was dumb. I don't know. I'm trying to get you guys to follow along, like Simon says. Just hit the subscribe button. You won't be sorry. You'll get like 4 notifications a week, but you'll want to watch because it's pretty fun. Well, I don't know. It's fun for me. It is. What time is it? 5:16. I'm like, goddamn clockwork. Let me tell you, we are going to feature this gentleman this week, ArkaCoil. Now, I have been watching him for a while, and I had planned on getting Arca on here earlier than what I did. I've been doing the show now about 1.5 years, and man, we featured a lot of just unbelievable builders, and he is right up there with all the guys that I do. I put him in a class of builders that hey Perry, how are you, hon? James, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Thios, is that how you say it? Thios Beans, good to see you, man. Glad you're here, brother. I put him in a category of builders that is really the upper echelon of Instagram. And I don't go by builders how many followers you have. I don't go
I don't judge the quality of a builder by followers. I mean, I don't judge the quality of builders by how popular they are. I judge them by their work. And I shouldn't say I judge them, but I guess in my own mind, I quantify builders. It would probably be a better word to use. I don't really judge anybody because everybody's got their own style. You know, for example, my style is really sloppy, and that's just the way I build. And I mean, that's just my style. But I had really admired his work for quite a long time, but I hadn't really spoke to him. And so the first time I spoke to him, I was really, you know, he was really receptive to doing it, as most people are, which is really fortunate for us and for me. And really wanted to. I'm not gonna say he really wanted to be featured, but he really accepting of that and felt like it was something that he wanted to do. So Arca, I really appreciate it. We're gonna spend about a half hour. We're going to spend about a half hour going through your page and for you guys to enjoy. And I'm going to tell you, he's going to blow you away. This guy is really unbelievable. So without further ado, let me move the chat over here so I can see it. And I'm going to maximize this, go to the Instagram page, and we are going to take a look at ArkaCoil. All right, here we go. There's his Instagram page. Link is again below. Make sure you get in there and follow. He's got about 1,230 followers and about 200 posts, so he's not really that deep into his posting. He is a member of a couple different teams here, the Exo Builds team and the Vitality Mods Coil team. You can reach him on Facebook there at Facebook.com/ArkaCoil. All right, so let's start out here with this. Absolutely gorgeous build here, guys. You've got a dual fused Enigma. It looks like he twisted. Is that a twist or is that a single? It almost looks like he twisted a piece of 0.2 ribbon. Is that 0.2 ribbon? Or square wire or something. But it almost looks like he twisted the stitch. Or he used a dual on it and twisted a dual. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, right from the get, you can see the reason why I wanted to feature this guy. Look at the clarity of the picture. Look at this, how beautiful that looks. I mean, it's one of my favorite builds. That's actually a Razor Hawk. Or Razorback Enigma. That's not a just a regular Enigma. That's actually ribbon. And just absolutely gorgeous build there, man. All right, let's take it down here. Oh, my favorite, as always. Nice little frailie in here. Or, wait a minute. What is that? Just a... tentative with, oh, he used the 70, okay, over on 32 gauge. Wow, very cool, man. Beautiful build, nice spacing in there. I used to make all my aliens spaced. I used to make them. I used to lead it so that they would be spaced, but it's really difficult to keep your spacing even, like he did here. And if you can look at how great his spacing is on that, that's unbelievable. Great color on that. Look at the clarity that he gets on that RDA. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. All right, here we're going to go with, wow, look at this. Was this a competition build or is this just something? All right, he actually puts in here to help me out. Hedgehog, Razorback, Interlock, Mohawk, Razorback. So I'll walk you through what we're seeing here. The Hedgehog here sits on the bottom. Inside of that, he's got his Mohawk Razorback. Or no, that would be the Mohawk Razorback here. That's your Mohawk Razorback right there. And then he's got two more Mohawks on top of it. Sitting outside of the gap or sitting inside the gap there. Look at the color that he got on that. That is an absolute work of art. Just an absolute work of art. Look how beautiful that is. Every color that you can possibly get from that nichrome, he's got it. I'm sure there's some stainless in there too to kind of get a little bit of a contrast. Absolutely gorgeous, man. Every type of Mohawk you can possibly do is in that build right there. Here we go. It's a little front view. Is this the same build? Razorback, Hedgehog, Interlock. So we got the Razorback here. Inside of it there in the inlay, it looks like he's got a dual Clapton. Two different metals. You can tell that by the different colors that he's got. My favorite part of the build here is you can see actually into the back of the coil there on the back side and get that color, that beautiful color that he's got. Absolutely gorgeous, man. So great when you inlay on those hedgehogs. It looks so nice. And again, that is a razor back there where he actually is using ribbon instead of round wire, which really adds to it because it gives you a much higher emphasis on your mohawk or your hedgehog. Your hedgehog there looks really nice. Here we go again, another spaced alien. This almost, this actually is a Suka. So alien Suka, spaced. Look at the opening there underneath it. So underneath there, it looks like he's got a piece of, that might be 3x9 square wire. I'm gonna guess it's framed in by 2 pieces of ribbon, and then he's got 2 micro claptons on either side, twisted frames. So it's actually a Felix. Let's see how he does it here. Yeah, Felix. So this is actually a Felix build, but with a Enigma, with a alien Suka inside of it. Spaced it out so that you can see in there. That's beautifully done. Look at the color you got on that. Clarity of the deck. I don't know what RDA that is. Anybody knows the RDA, put it into, he says, this Felix is my baby. That's gorgeous, man. That's absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful color on that. I love how you did that. At first I thought it was spaced until I realized it was a Felix. And I don't know if I ever recall anybody doing an alien Suka into a Felix. I don't know if I ever recall seeing that before. If I have, I've forgotten. You may be the first, man. Here we go with Razor Hawk. Razorback Mohawk. Using again that Knifedal. Really low resistance on that. I've never used it. I don't know how it is to work with it. Hey, Texas Cloud Town, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Frank, did Frank get in here? Good to see you, Frank. Thanks for joining, brother. Riot RDA. Hey, Gunther, how you doing, man? Beautifully done. Great color on that. Go with a little wire porn here. It's got a spaced core. That's really cool. And then he's kept it consistent, spacing out 4 pieces of ribbon together. Very cool. That's a really slick build, man. Really, really slick. GTS Mustang does these really wide builds like this and always keeps his fuse nice and straight. Beautiful fuse on that Helix, man. I like how you did that. Looks fantastic. Oh, wow, look at this. Here we go with another build-off type build. Again, another Felix. This time he skipped a space on it. How you did that consistently, I don't know, but fantastic job. His frames are really small, so that is really tough to get because it's harder to get those grooves on those small frames. At least it is for me. It looks like on the backside here he binaried it. So if you actually look on the inside here, this is a binary. Or is it 2 different coils? That could possibly be 2 different coils. Or maybe it's a hybrid. Because this is not the binary here. Because that is actually all ribbon across. Beautifully done. Great color. Anything that that makes you think what exactly the builder was doing is really a beautiful build in my book. That's exactly what you want done. Hey, Shane Smith. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Beautifully done, Arca. Gorgeous, man. All right. Here we go again with another. This looks like a big, fat Mohawk. Oh, Enigma. So this is a... Is it a dual or is that a single? Single fuse Enigma. I think it's a dual. Yeah, that's a dual. Okay. Cool angle on that too. Yeah, it's the Bunker RDA. I reviewed that one. That's a good RDA. Here we go with some micro clapton, kind of getting with it. We've noticed the build game has really, really moved towards a lot of micro claptons. And it has really become the trend as of late. I would say the last couple, 2 to 3 months, micro claptons have really taken over building. So here you've got a micro clapton piece of ribbon. On the inside of that, it's inlaid with another micro clapton, changing it up a bit with a different fuse. Excuse me. It looks like he parallel claptoned it too, because you can see the differences in the color of the fuse. Beautifully done, man. Yeah, especially on that back coil. Almost looks like a tie. On that beautiful Suka there. It almost looks like a handkerchief or something. That's gorgeous, man. Absolutely beautiful. Again, the photography is just top notch. Wow. Beautiful top shot of a nice Suka build. Really beautifully done, man. It looks like the Twisted Messes Pro. That is really, really cool, man. Hey, Charlie, how you doing, man? Yeah, paralleled with stainless steel and nichrome. Really well done, man. All right, here again is a close-up shot of that Suka. Beautifully done, man. Absolutely gorgeous. And again, another top shot. I love these top shots. That is so nice. Absolutely gorgeous, man. Here we go. I've been noticing a lot more of these builds as well. These open staggers. So difficult to do to keep your spacing consistent. Look how consistent his fucking space. Oh, that's actually, no, I take that back. That's a staggered in variation. I take that back. I thought that was an open, but you can see here that that's a staggered in. Things to look for on this build on stags, you want to make sure your outside here is consistent, which is really, really difficult to do because you don't have anything to grab onto on the frame. On the inside here, he's got staggered in. He's got it framed up with 3 pieces of ribbon on either side. You can tell that he mixed up his different alloys to get different color on the ribbon here. It looks beautiful. You can see that he also got the burn spots, those red burn spots. So he did an excellent job coloring this up. Really makes it really good macro shot too, because it makes it look so nice. It makes it look huge. That's a gorgeous build, man. That really is a gorgeous build. I love that. Here we go. So it's shot a little bit further out so you can admire the build a bit more. Again, I like that you can look down into the coil there. It brings up your brightness and your shadow, turning that up so you can see into it. I love it. Great color across there. Wow, lots of different blues in that build. Beautifully done. No, nice and tight on your fuse. You can see there's no spacing at all in your staggered in fuse at all. And you're so consistent. Your fuse is so consistent on the frame. Wow, man. That is really, really nice build. That's a really, really nice build. All right, let's take a look at this, man. Wow. All right, so got a ribbon stitched Enigma. And that is just a mammoth coil. Let's see if there's some more coloring on this. Wow, look at this. That's got to be a competition build. That's gorgeous. Look at that, man. That is just a gorgeous shot of that coil. That, it says bravo. That's exactly what I was thinking. Bravo. Beautifully done, sir. Hey, V-Dog, how you doing? All right, this has got to be a competition build. Again, going with the micro Clapton. It's got a Razor Hawk type outside. I'm trying to figure out everything that you did on this, but what it appears that you did was inside there, I'm assuming, is either ribbon or square wire in the middle here. On the outside of that, you did a micro Clapton and then stretched out a Razor Hawk over top of it to use as your fuse. On the inlay here, you have another micro Clapton with a Razor Hawk next to it, keeping it nice and consistent, keeping the angles different. One running, your Razor Hawk's running horizontal here and then vertical here. It looks really, really cool, man. I don't know your thought process on that if you planned it all out with your different alloys so that you get different color on everything. And look at the attention to detail here, guys. On the micro Clapton, he used nichrome and stainless steel to give you that stripe look, almost like a snake type stripe. I think that's like a coral snake that's that red and white. Then he did the exact same thing on this one here. And instead of going vertical with the Razor Hawk, he goes horizontal here. And even those are different alloys. So that's probably stainless where this is nichrome. Beautifully done, man. Absolutely gorgeous. Here's a, let's see if I can get a, oh, I like it before it's colored too. Let's get another upbeat closey, so you can see a little bit more of what I was talking about there. Look at the different colors. Okay, what to notice here that draws me in is if you look at this micro Clapton he has here, he goes from this sky or light blue into this really deep, deep purple and then back over to red. That's just phenomenal, man. That is absolutely fantastic. That is a very patient coloring of the coil to get it just absolutely perfect for the shot. Beautiful, man. Great macro shot. And then, of course, I love the ones that before they color them up. I love these angle shots that you do from down low. It almost looks like it's some kind of monument sitting in like a town somewhere. I don't know. But it almost looks like you're walking up on it from like, you know, looking up at it somewhere on display. I love that angle of the shot. And here we go with last one before we colored it up. And that's sitting in that Death Wish. That's, I don't know if that's a Death Wish 30. I'm going to guess it is because that looks like a pretty big coil. All right, another helix here again with the micro Clapton. Again, with the different, staying consistent with those different alloy colors. Oh, wow, look at this. Wow. Whoo, man. That, it doesn't get any better than that. That is absolutely gorgeous. That, wow, man. That is a gorgeous build and a gorgeous photo. Look at the attention to detail here, guys. He's got different alloys. How many pieces of ribbon here? 5. Probably 16 to 18 pieces of ribbon. This is a fat Felix. Changes it up with the alloys on the twisted frame. Changes it up with the alloys on the ribbon. Wow, man. That's gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous. Perfect shot. I love the photo. Just, wow, man. It doesn't get any better than that. That is absolutely gorgeous. My brother Darth Vader, he likes ArkaCoils. So do I. And then another, I don't know who this is. Who's that? Is that, oh, Wally. Wally? Yeah, that's Wally. Joker. Joker. He likes ArkaCoils. Here we go with a little helix or Felix variation. Very cool. Again, staying consistent with his metals. Here's one of it colored up. Hey Juan, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Nice build. Good idea, man. I like changing up a little bit. I like that. Here we go. I gotta look at the ones for the colored. There you go. Beautifully done, man. It's a lot of ribbon again. We got 5, 5. So I'm guessing that's 16. Am I right? 16? Yeah, 16 pieces of ribbon. We're talking, man, anytime you start doing builds that thick, you really got to be skilled to make sure you land that, catch the right groove on that Felix, and he does a fantastic job. Now, here we go. This might be an RTA. I'm going to guess this is the Dot Mod RTA. Beautiful alien in there. Yeah. Alien in the mouth to long Dot Mod RTA. Gorgeous, man. Look, absolutely beautiful. Little wholesale order there from our friends over at Kidney Puncher. Looky here. If you're lucky enough, I'm assuming this is in France. If you're lucky enough to be in France or the Vape Expo, it looks like, you can pick up some ArkaCoils. How awesome is that? Nice labels, too. You'll see that when you guys get them. Beautiful labels on these coils. Here we go. Outside here is a micro Clapton Suka. Big fat Suka. Then on the Inception on the inside here, he's got a Enigma. Great contrast in that build. Beautifully done, man. And it looks like his Suka is actually fatter than his Enigma, which is interesting to me. That's a fat, fat, fat coil. Again, in the Death Wish here. Hey, Nick Fenton, how you doing, man? And then we go back to another Helix. Paralleled in there with a piece of round wire. Assuming that's probably 26, maybe 28 gauge. Very beautiful build, man. This is more of a standard, more my style type Helix. Just a standard Helix. Gorgeous build. And here are some of the labels I was talking about. How cool are they? That's what you guys have for this week. Make sure you get your reposts in. Look at this. Wow, that's gorgeous. Little Razor Hawk. Razorback Enigma with Razor Hawk. Yeah, so there's a Razorback Enigma in there as well. 14 pieces of square wire or flat wire ribbon. $229. Wow, that's gorgeous, man. Here we go with it installed. Okay, I can see it a little bit better in this shot. Beautiful color on that, man. Absolutely gorgeous. Stephen Aiken, how you doing, man? A lot of pictures of that build. So Razorback. Oh, look at this. Razorhawk again, paralleled. This time, it looks like he did a triple parallel on that micro Clapton. He's got 3 different colors, gold, purple, and then the clear stainless. Beautifully done, man. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. And once you start doing those Razorbacks, it's hard to get. Oh, look at this. Holy cow. Microclapped an Enigma, or stitched Enigma. Wow. Look at that is just a gorgeous shot. Look at that. As Nick would say, would you just look at that? Just look at that. Color on that is phenomenal. I mean, that is just a work of art. That is absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful picture. Beautifully done, man. Here we go. A little front view of it. Gotten a little closer with the macro. Yeah, that's absolutely gorgeous, man. That is gorgeous. That's back in January. Holy cow. Big fat Suka. And that is, I don't know what ribbon that is. I'm going to guess that's 0.4. Hey, Labworks. How you doing, Paul? Good to see you, man. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Man, anytime you start doing these Enigmas with that, or not Enigma, anytime you start doing these Sukas with any ribbon bigger than 0.2, especially even 0.3, that's got to be 0.4. I mean, that's tall ribbon. Here we go with a little wire porn. Different types of Enigmas here. Saying which one do I wrap? That's pretty cool. Stitched, is that stitched interlock? It is. Stitched interlock alien. Wire porn, different metals. You can see the different color. Really cool. There you go. A little front view of that. Stitched interlock. Beautiful build, man. Again, in that dot mod, I can tell that's a dot mod. Wow. Here we go. There you go. That is absolutely... I would love to vape that. Holy cow. Wow, man. That is gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous. Triple interlock here. Triple interlock Enigma or Mohawk. That's a triple interlock Mohawk. Paralleled in there with a little bit larger gauge round wire. I assume that's probably 26 or 24 maybe. Triple interlock or triple stitch. Love it. All right, a couple more minutes here, guys. Oh, here we go. Staggered and variation. That is gorgeous, man. Got your staggered and core there, which is just a staggered ribbon. He's got it framed by 3 pieces of ribbon and then again framed with 2 pieces of round wire. Look at the consistency on his spacing all the way through.
Mom!
Welcome home, honey.
Tired.
Me too. Here's that build wrapped up, colored. Again, fantastic color on this build. Let's go back and look at that. There's another one there. It should look, yeah. That's just a gorgeous shot, man. That is an absolutely gorgeous shot. That is just gorgeous. I love this level shot that you do. It's just gorgeous. People take note, man. That is a beautiful way to shoot a coil. And then as we go down, we're almost out of time here, but we could keep going. Just look. I mean, everything the guy is doing here is just gorgeous. Enigma. Big fat alien. Lots of different ribbon in there. Oh my God, please don't start doing this again. It's going to start doing it again. Oh my God. I've got to turn that off. Alright.
Look at that. Gorgeous. I mean, we could just keep going. Staple Stagger Fuse Clapton. Stagger Fuse Clapton. Pharaoh style install for some nice single cores. Or single coil. Gorgeous, man. Wow. All right, let's bring it back up top. Get everything over here. Bring it back up to main. And there we go. Bravo, sir. Absolutely gorgeous, man. Amazing work, Arca. Thank you so much for allowing me to feature you this week. It's been an absolute honor, man. You are one of a kind, sir. You really, really are. And we are very lucky and fortunate, all of us, to have the chance to use your coils, win your coils this week. So, if you like what you just saw, and if you didn't like what you just saw, you need to check your pulse. You really do. Because if you didn't like that, then you're probably not breathing. You're probably dead. You should probably, if you have a life alert, you should probably hit that button right now. Hit the light. I've fallen, and I can't get excited about beautiful art. That's what you should say. Say that to the ambulance for people when they come. Say that. Ian Thomas, maybe. I don't know. I'm just joking, man. Great. You guys can win these coils this week. You can win a set on Wednesday. You're going to win a set of coils, but this week you're going to win a set of coils, and you are going to win my cotton of choice this week. You're going to win from our sponsor, Holy Fiber. You're going to win a package of that and a set of coils from Mr. ArkaCoils. You can enter by putting a number in today's episode. After it uploads, put in a number between 1 and 150 to enter that giveaway. Then, on Friday, you're going to win 3 sets of coils, and you're going to win a bottle of Cat's Whiskers e-liquid altogether by going to his page. The link is below, ArkaCoil. Go to his page and repost a pic with the hashtag BlackCatfam. All right, guys. How is everybody doing? We got 10 minutes left. I got a couple things I want to talk about. I was speaking this weekend with a gentleman that we all know and love, Mr. Truckin' Vapes. He has got a waffle up. I don't know if it's a waffle or more of a he's trying to sell a beautiful mod for the so that he can buy his friend a new camera. And really, really cool of him to do that. But the one that I want to bring your attention to is he's got, let me see this one here. All right, it is a Primo 21700 titanium stab wood. Check this thing out. There it is right there. 40 spots, $10 a spot. Look how gorgeous that is. That thing's stunning. Absolutely stunning. So if you want to enter that, 40 spots, $10 a spot. If you want to enter it, which I may enter it because I really think that mod is like second to none. If you want to enter that, you can go to his page, which I believe is Truckin' Vapes, and you can enter that. So $10 a spot, $40 a spot. I'd go for it, man. It's a pretty badass mod. I told him I would let you guys know about it, and so there you go. Leo Barry, good to see you, man. How is everybody? Tony Jenkins, what's up? Yeah, I want to frame the pictures. I couldn't. Yeah, exactly. I couldn't do them justice. I'd love to have that art like all over my get a when I actually do move into an office and do this upstairs. I'm gonna try to get some pictures and frame them up. I think it'd be a really good idea. Oh, well, you are absolutely a member of the Blackcatfam, Mr. ArkaCoils. Thank you, sir. You are certainly a member to the highest order. That's tempting. Isn't it, Gunther? That's tempting. Yeah, I spoke to him yesterday. He's like, man, I'm just trying to sell this mod to buy. It's actually Kimmy Vapes, and so he's trying to sell it to buy her a camera. And I was like, I think it's a great deal. He's like, I'm not trying to take the money. I was like, he was trying to make sure that I knew he wasn't taking the money. And I was like, well, why wouldn't you take the money if it's yours and you're selling it? Just take the money. He's like, well, I don't want people to think that I'm just taking the money. And I was like, well, I wouldn't mind. It's a great deal. It's a $10 spot. You could win that mod. I mean,
I don't think you really need to tell anybody anything other than that. But he wants to use the money to buy Kimmy a camera. I was like, that's really cool of you, man. So yeah. So if you got a chance to go over to Truckin's channel, check that out. His Facebook page. You can. Yeah. I would do it. I think the Hangerman Leo Light. And Leo Barry, how you doing? You guys back to back there. I think he's going to sell the Hangerman straight out. I don't know if he's going to do that one or not. So he told me not to mention it. But, yeah. I love chicken and waffles, Charlie says. I do too. I love chicken. I love waffles. I love pancakes. I had a lot of pancakes on vacation. A lot of pancakes on vacation. A lot. They had like Nutella, but it was like real Nutella, like freshly made with like hazelnut stuff. It's so good. I was eating that on everything. Putting it on bacon. You ever had it on bacon? It's fantastic. Jane, how you doing, hon? Oh, low battery finally got me. I've run my batteries all the way down to the very like bottom. Finally got me on my top side. I hadn't changed it in like probably 2 days. Steven, I would guess that he's a kidney puncher guy because I saw the kidney puncher buy that he had. I love lamp, says Big G. Okay, Matt. So that Caliburn that I got. If you need a Caliburn, let me know. So that Caliburn that I got, one of the contacts basically failed, and the insulation or the metal that they put over top of it came scratched off, so it wasn't conductive anymore. So the Caliburn went down. And I went back to the EQ. I used the EQ. Now, the EQ is fantastic for vacation because the battery on it's bigger than any other battery that I know of in pod system. I don't have it with me. It's upstairs, but it lasts all day. The EQ will last you all day, and I vape a lot, and it lasts me all day. I mean, by the end, you could tell it was running down. You had to charge it, but charge is quick, and it'll last all day. Don't get two Leos in chat very often. You're right, Leo Barry. You don't. Great name, too. Nah, dude, don't worry about it, Leo. Like, don't worry about it. Yeah, I just had a conversation with him yesterday, so no big deal. Haven't noticed me yet. Time is at 54. Got 6 minutes, guys. Then we got so tomorrow on the Vape at 5, I'm going to try to get Nick on here. Nick's putting a roof in on somebody's house for a job, and he said he didn't know if he'd be able to make it tomorrow or not. So if he doesn't make it, then I'll do a show. Maybe I'll do a build. Maybe I'll do a build tomorrow. I haven't built in a long time. Might be pretty funny. It actually probably would be pretty funny because I changed my desk, so I really don't have like a building area now because I have so much stuff around me. So building here I'll be like this trying to build, going down because it's like not set up for building anymore. What I need to do is make another desk for building and then make this exclusively for the broadcast, the show. I don't know what to fucking call it. Charlie, I don't know if I did that or not. I don't know what I did. I mean, I don't know if I auto-fired it. I had it in a bag, so I don't think it was auto-firing, but it could have been. I had it like in a beach bag, and I went to fire and it was done. Bloody hell, you build faints. I know. That's right, Jane. It's tough to get some BlackCat. Some BlackCat coils are pretty much out of stock. I have some old ones that I did like maybe over a year ago, but they're not very good. Hey, Pup Man, drop the shame. Amen, brother. Amen. Pup Man, if you haven't watched Friday's episode, I talked a little bit about recovery and being on vacation. So you have a chance to watch it. It was Friday, so it's the episode right before this one. I think it's be 297. Can't believe I'm on 298. I'm almost to 300 episodes. Holy fuck. Did Scott say he'd build? I don't know. If I do, it's gonna be awful because I haven't built in like literally like over 3 months. I told Veronica the other day, I was like, man, either I got to start building or just forget about it altogether because I'm gonna lose my skills. Although I think it comes back. It's like riding a bike. It would come back. It would come back sooner, That's right. You can join the Black Cat. Now, we can talk about that. The Patreon. If you want to join the Patreon and become a Patreon member, get access to a bunch of different stuff. I do a lot of deals. Be a part of the Black Cat fam. That's really the biggest thing. Is we have a I've been blessed with a really, really good group of people that have decided to watch the show and stuck with me all through this year and a half that I've been doing it. It's really the same people that, I had somebody tell me one time, like, you got the same people in chat I saw 6 months ago. Like, that was a bad thing. I was like, that's not a bad thing, dude. That's a really good thing, actually. It's the same people because and we get new people coming in that kind of join in. You know what I mean? We have some people that come and go, but I mean, for the most part, it's the same people. So if you want to join the Black Cat Patreon, it's $5 a month to join, and you get access to a bunch of stuff and win a bunch of stuff. And I try to give back as much as I possibly can. Like pretty much every dollar that I get from Patreon goes back into it. Every dollar. Because at first I was trying to buy like camera equipment and stuff. Now it's just like I try to get stuff for people, and I take hits on group buys and shit like that so that I can like get a bunch of stuff for people if they want it. Try to get it at a discount. Veronica is on Patreon. Yeah, she is. Veronica's on the Patreon. It's pretty cool. You know what? The meme thing that we did the one time where we did the contest where it was the meme of me, I think it was my forehead or something, and you guys had to like put like a meme to it. That was pretty funny. Yeah. Best name ever, Leo. Goddamn right. I think my ex-wife was a Leo. Not Leo name, but Leo like biological sign or an astrological sign. Ugh. Great name, terrible sign. I'm just kidding. Anyone see Thesis forgot his Vape IG post? I don't know. Yeah, so the All-Star game is in Cleveland. No, I'm not there, Juan. I'm not there. It's funny. I watch a lot of my other hobby is baseball and football cards. I'm a geek, and I watch this guy named Hey Talon, what's up, man? How you doing, dude? Good to see you, man. I watch this guy called Jab's Family. He's from Pittsburgh, and he's going to the game, and he had an extra ticket. And he was raffling it off. And I thought about getting in there and going up, but I just got back from vacation. I don't want to miss any more work. And if I went up there, I wouldn't go to work tomorrow. Well, no, it's not until tomorrow night, I think. It's the game. Yeah, 1 more minute till dinner time. You're absolutely right, Addy. 1 more minute till dinner time. So my one complaint, this thing is loud. It's got three air entry holes. Anytime you get 3, it's like a goddamn whistle. Listen to this. My wife's like, why is it so loud? And if you turn down, it's one of those that if you turn down the airflow to try to condense the hit, it doesn't work. It actually takes away from the flavor. And the flavor on it's pretty good. For a sub-ohm tank, it's pretty freaking good. But it just looks so nice. I can't wait to show you guys this on Wednesday. I've really had a good experience with it. I like it. All right, 6 o'clock, guys. It has been an absolute pleasure hanging out with you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys mean a lot to me, so thank you very, very much. Tonight on the YouTubes, now Monday is really becoming my favorite night on. I've mentioned this before, but it's really become my favorite night on YouTube. You've got at 8 o'clock, you got Vaping with the Omies, which are my brothers over there, Vaping Swaggins and all those guys. Just having a freaking awesome time. They do a little bit of everything. They do some building. Sometimes they do some talk about mixing. They do advocacy. They talk about vaping products and just all around great guys. Get over there and support them. That is on at 8 o'clock tonight. At 9 o'clock, I believe, is Mountaineer Vapes. You have their show, which is Phoenix-based Mountaineer Vapes and Steve. Get over there and do that. Make sure that if you aren't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe for me. I'd really, really appreciate it. If you want to check out the Patreon, link is below. You can check out the Patreon. You can follow me on there. It'd be a lot of fun. Great to see everybody. What else is on tonight? I don't know if there's anything on after that. I don't think so. If I miss anything, please. Hey, Haas, thank you, brother. Thank you, Big G. Thank you, guys. If you want to see tomorrow, what we're doing tomorrow, where I build, I had like a brain fart there. Sorry about that. Tomorrow, I may do a build or I may have Nick on. So we'll see how that all works out. But I will be live at 5 o'clock regardless to hang out with you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Love you guys. Hope you guys have a fantastic night. See you tomorrow on the Vape at 5.